If you want to see some really funny parody musical videos here on YouTube, go and watch Daniel Bostock. Now his videos, they're funny because they're true, and he mocks the left for what they really are. Unlike the painfully middle-class Marsh musical family, who make musical videos, obviously, and mock the right for what they want us to be. Now, if you haven't heard of the Marsh musical family, they rose to prominence during lockdown, and they're woke as hell, each and every one of them. Now, I'm not going to mention the kids here, but the parents, my goodness, they're like something out of... I mean, if you've read Viz comics, remember the modern parents? They are your typical, we know better than you, virtue signalling, university types, and that's where the parents met, according to them, and it's likely where they were radicalised with the woke mind virus. The father, Ben, is a history lecturer at university, and he's a vocalist in this group who plays various instruments. Danielle, his wife, is an administrator in a university, and she's also a vocalist. Now, the only kudos I'm going to give them is having the bollocks to do this and continue with it. I can't sing to save my life. I can't strike a note. Neither can they, but unlike me, they've got the bollocks to do it. They even appeared on telly. And to their credit, they've sung and performed for various charities. Prostate Cancer UK, Save the Children, Comic Relief, where that money went to certain warlords. But they've also done it for Refugee Week and Kent Refugee Action Network and the Red Cross. So yeah, they are part of the refugees welcome mob. But I guarantee you folks, just like the rest of the refugee welcome mob, they want refugees here but nowhere near them. And their ever so affluent middle-class leafy suburb. These people have been hypnotised by the mainstream media, the liberal governments, and they believe that illegal migrants are fleeing war-torn countries. Of course, those of us with any common sense, we know there's something far deeper here, and there are serious questions that need answering. And you can tell these people are highly likely to be Ramonas. They want us back in the EU. They made a very cruel song about Suella Braverman. And they also suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, as their last musical video suggests, which is called Give Me Hope, Kamala. That video should be called You're a Dope, Kamala, and so are we for doing this song about you. Now, this family live in trendy Faversham in Kent. That's not me doxing them, by the way. If you just look on Wikipedia, it tells you everything about them. But I'm sure they'll be quite angry to know that Kent is 90-odd% Caucasian, according to the latest consensus. So they've made a video supporting Kamala. Kamala, of course, will help to prolong and fund the Ukrainian war, which is weird. Well, kind of ironic, really, because in the past, lefties, they were anti-establishment, weren't they? They were all about sticking it to the man and anti-war. But now the lefties are very much the establishment. They come down hard on people who question the establishment, and they are pro-war. They want to prolong this Ukrainian war. When the guy going up against Kamala this November is Donald Trump, and he's very much for peace talks. What does that tell you? These people, they are just so out of touch. They are your quintessential pseudo-liberal middle-class idiots that are part of the problem with the West today. Why we are a massive society in decline. Like someone said on X the other day, they are a great example and a display of being owned by the system and forced to sing this rubbish. I mean, I can only come to the conclusion that these people suffer from a condition called oikophobia, which is the dislike of one's culture or compatriots. This country's infrastructure is on its knees, it's failing, and yet here they are singing for refugees welcome. You can't make this up, can you? They probably sit there after their organic chicken with quinoa stuffing and then watch the BBC and swallow everything as gospel while the father sits there reading The Guardian. You can certainly read these people like a book, ladies and gentlemen. I'd bet good money that they are vocal about climate change, while at the same time they have a diesel-guzzling Range Rover on the driveway of their four-bedroom detached house. Can you imagine their carbon footprint? I bet they don't. Their ignorance truly is just something to behold. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.